So what I did with this animation was I kind of just started using similar methodology to what I've been doing for like these rotations for a while, where essentially, and I think this idle is actually like slightly edited off of the regular idle here that's used in the rotation just for this purpose. It's like very minor changes, but um, so you can see that um, I guess I kind of take an approach like measuring, like I said. So like this frame is the exact same, almost the exact same silhouette as the other frame, except the feet are slightly adjusted, but you can see the gloves are actually in the same position, and so are the spines for the most part. Um, Same with like this direction. These are actually like pretty much the same. It's the same silhouette, just repainted. Um, Obviously, the front and the back would be the same too. Um, slight changes like the feet and all that. But I tried to do a very, and it was a little harder. But like to, I mean, this frame I already had done from this right here. Um, and then this frame I also obviously had done. So what I was trying to do was, well, my first goal was to do this frame, right? And you can actually see I have like little green dots here just to track like, oh, this is the end of the spine here. This is the center of the top of his head right here. I did it for shoe positions as well. But I thought it would, if you look at it, like this column of green pixels, it's basically the same here. Like this is where the spine is, and then you rotate it, and it's the same. It ends at the same place, uh, vertically, because this is a vertically spinning animation. Pretty much the same with the top spine. I think, yeah, the exact same. A little slightly different, but just for the sake of, and then obviously for this frame, it's like mirrored diagonally here. So then I did this, and then obviously, then this would be the same. It's just, I can't remember. I think I either flipped it or rotated it. But yeah, I basically found out like, okay, so this is the top. I first worked out, like yeah, so like you can see there's like a wait, what did I do? Why is it different? Oh, what did I do? Okay. I'll worry about that another time. Uh that's weird. So do better than I did. But I basically then like figured out, okay, so this green dot here is gonna move here, right? So I chose a position for the top of his head to be about, I mean, I just started drawing and then I started like, measuring it up. I chose a position that would be about, not like halfway between, but just because of how rotation works, I chose like slightly, like maybe 2/5 of the way down, and then, or maybe a little bit, yeah, maybe the green dot would actually be like up here. But I mean, that's how I drew it. So yeah, and like from like doing rings and stuff, that's how rotation works. That you have the, like it's slightly, it looks like any individual piece is moving faster when it gets closer to the center here. Um, so I guess my point is like with this, um, like with this frame here, I mean, it's not consistent. I mean, it's like it's pretty consistent. I don't know. Yeah, it's consistent. I just had a particular, I don't know, like this looks less I noticed it looks a little tamer than the other examples from the other games, right? But I just chose to give that up for, to keep smoothness, and also just like just to have the spine proportions that I preferred. Uh, just kind of very much look like a 3D model, but blah, 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 blah. So like this frame, again, you can see it's like the same silhouette. It's just rotated. So that means that this frame here as well, or this frame, I can't, are these the same? No, it's that this frame is the same as this one, I believe, silhouette wise. Yeah, and rotated. And then you have to have a new one for, so you have to draw one new one and then two new ones. And then when you're doing the other way, you just repaint over the same silhouette and make slight adjustments. So that's how I did it anyway. It's like, it's a bit tedious and it's not, because you're not doing like a standing sprite, it's a little bit harder to um, measure that out, I guess. But and for what it's worth, I think this looks great. The only issue I think is right here when it doesn't feel like the movement is as consistent, and I think that's the same in Mania as well. So because I don't think it's a 3D model. I think it's just edited off of Sonic 2. I couldn't tell you. Maybe they, I don't know. I haven't looked at it in a bit, but yeah, it's like this motion looks really good, I think. And then when you have to rotate this around, it jolts a little bit, right? Um, and what did I do? Yeah, I guess I don't know. Maybe it looks it feels like there's just so much to what did I do for this frame? Yeah, I did kind of just make it up here as well. But yeah, I guess like this frame would also you'd want it to be mirroring, like maybe the same silhouette as this, but also maybe at least like mirrored from a diagonal line that you draw from like here to here. So things like that, I guess. I hope that was helpful. But if you can, it might not be worth all the time, just because you don't fully see. Like it's still gonna look good, and you don't fully see it. I'm just silly. I just liked it, you know. Yeah, I think it's like if you want to make it smoother, it would be a good idea to focus on this part right here and try to like compare it with this part here that you have. I'm trying to see if there's anything like immediate that stands out to me. So like, let's say this is a big. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Um. So let's like look right here. So this, let's click. Um. So then we gotta. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that marks the bottom, right? So that's one, and then frame 9, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it looks like the stomach is about right. Like yeah, because the bottom of the head is basically where you're rotating. Like this mark right here is where like the rotation is happening. So and it gets a little weird here. Like I mean, just in general, I mean like with figuring out how to do this. I think the rotation point is generally good. Um, I think I would like this frame, like I guess these frames I would have start to rear back a little bit more. Just and then I can see I think this so like the bottom of the stomach here, you want it to like as you're progressing to push. mm, I'm doing this in real time, so yeah, it seems good. It's like it's I think this part just needs to like the head needs to rear back a little bit, like more like quicker, I suppose. You know, I'm playing backwards, but yeah, it's like right here. That's like the like the stomach stays in the same position almost, and then like the head prepares, and then it like jumps a little bit there to meet it at the center. But okay, that's it.